Quarter scale Gravedigger part 24. Tune in the Stinger 609. When I'm accelerating slowly, that's when she wants to move up. She wants to cook. And when I give her a good bit, okay, so I need to give it a little more top, rich in the high.
You can rich in the high, and you had a little gurgle noise. It might have been on the verge of being rich, but it's hard to tell with this motor. Just a little bit more on the rich, because we can always come back down.
How cool is this? Tinkering with a supercharged V8 engine. Well, it's good to have the ignition on. So he gave it a little bit of choke.
A little bit of choke.
And it sounded kind of smooth there.
Maybe a touch on the low.
Think? A little bit more on the low?
Because you reach a combination point where low can affect some high and high can affect some low.
Got all my RC buddies helping me out here, getting this puppy fine-tuned. Let me get the ignition.
She was dripping something.
What were you pointing at?
What's she dripping over there?
Oh, just water. Oh, it's water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the gas is okay. Now that was quite different.
Yeah, that was stumbling. It was still
So, and I
stumbling.
just richened it up a little.
Okay, if it'll go again, it'll be partial choke.
Okay.
No improvement, then we'll go back and lean it on the low because
Okay.
what we had done. And we need to lean back
On the low end.
on the low.
So ignition. Now that time I just held it slightly open a little bit and left it there, and it almost seemed like it was.
Surge and
Yeah.
fighting itself. Well, that's not always a bad thing because the load that will be placed on that will need a leaner condition. So if it's totally freewheeling smooth with no load, it'll be leaning with load. So it needs a little bit of extra.
So it's going to be a little bit different when I put it on the ground and start cruising around. Okay, what are we on minutes? Does that show the minutes?
4.5, almost 5
Okay,
minutes.
that's not too bad.
Recording.
I don't want the file to be too big. I can go down on the idle some, so it's not quite so high. Or is that going to mess up the?
When you've had it running fair before, did it want to turn the wheels? How high? You know, does this centrifugal clutch? How is?
Yeah, it has a centrifugal clutch.
So if its idle's too high, she's going to want to pull hard.
Right.
So. And you might can drop the idle a little bit.
You can see while we're tuning this in the truck instead of the backyard. It's been raining for the last hour. By the time I got here, I brought the rain with me, so we're tuning in the truck. Tailgate tuning. I think sometimes what can happen is when I rev it up and down like that several times, when I come back and stop, I need to just give it a little bit more because it seems like it's with that load, it it needs more gas before it stalls out. But that
Can you apply throttle while you're holding some brake?
yes.
Just to see that applying a little load.
Okay, I got you. I'm getting used to the brakes too.
I applied probably at least half choke, and it was better about taking it. She still reached a rich point, but the idle might have to increase because it's so much richness and needs enough air to go with that richness when it comes back to idle. But it's really hard not driving it.
Yeah.
Because if it freewheels really fast here, doesn't mean it's going to get a point around.
Last time I went a little bit higher, accelerate a little bit more,
Right.
and she calmed down. Now, so wouldn't you think a little higher on the high end?
Yeah, it needs more fuel because if it was rich.
Now, how about the tank? It's, the pickup still should be submerged because with the angle it's on.
Yeah, it should be.
What are our minutes there, Robbie?
You're at 10 minutes
Oh
now.
boy, okay, well, thanks for watching. Be working on this more, getting it fine-tuned. It's probably gonna be all different when I get it on the ground, but as you've heard before, to be continued.